Hello, welcome back to my channel. All right, this is CarChanneledTarot. Welcome if you're new here. Okay, today we're going to be doing a pick a card reading. This is going to be things people love about you. Okay, so I'm going to show you 3 different options. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Okay, personal reading information is listed right down below. And I'm going to show you the 3 options right now. Okay, let's see. Please remember to like the video. All right, we're gonna use this pile number 1. I need to figure out how to focus this stuff. Oh my gosh. Can you guys see it? Okay, there you go. Pile number 1 is our purple lighter. All right, feel free to rewind, okay, if you need to. And then we have pile number 2. Oh my god, it's leaking. It's our scent, the car, car spray. I like this one. I don't like the too much of the fruity ones, but I like this one. Can you guys see it? Pile number 2. Okay. And then pile number 3, our lipstick. Okay. Woo. Now I understand the struggle of people when they try to get things to focus. Like, oh my god. Okay, pile number 3 is our lipstick. Okay. Red lipstick. All right, pile number 3. All right, let's get started. What are the things people love about you? Okay, so we're going to start with pile number 1. All right. All right, pile number 1. What do people love about you? What do people love about you? Pile number 1. Let's see. Okay, pile number 1. People love that you go in a completely different direction. Okay. What the fuck is that? I'm sorry, I get distracted. Anyways, pile number 1. People like that you go against the grain, okay? They like that you stick to your personal beliefs, okay? They love that you are, I'm hearing, not a hypocrite, okay? So you stand by what you say, you mean what you say, okay? You stand high on your morals. Also, I feel like you'll correct somebody very quickly if they get you wrong, okay? If they say something wrong about whether it's you, okay? Say someone tried to say, "Oh, you're this and that," and then you correct them and actually, tell them what the facts are, People really like how you stand up for yourself and others, okay? I feel like you don't like hearing bullshit. You don't like hearing when people falsely talk about you or other people, okay? So you're not afraid to correct people. All right. People really like that you are very confident, okay, or you seem very confident in yourself, okay, that you're also very independent. People like that you are very determined, okay. You could have fire placements or earth sign placements, so they really like, I'm hearing, what you do for your business, okay, something like that. They like how focused you can be. They like how you set up your, I'm hearing, your business, okay. Do you have a business? Pile number 1, you might have some sort of like business that you do. People like the way you do things. I'm getting like interior design, something like that. Whether that's like your room, your workspace, something like that. They like how you set things up, okay? All right. Also, pile number 1, you could have come from a family that's kind of, I'm hearing, traumatizing or broken or something like that. But people like the fact that you don't let that determine who you are, okay? They like the fact that you are able to push through to kind of break generational, cycles, okay? People see that you are the one who's going to make the change, okay? I'm hearing Man in the Mirror by Michael Jackson right now. Okay, you could like Michael Jackson's music a lot. Also, pile number 1, you take a lot of self-accountability, okay? Like I feel like you know the song Man in the Mirror, right? He's like, I'm gonna make a change for once in my life, okay? Um, you acknowledge your mistakes, okay? There's that car again. I don't know what they're doing, but anyways, I don't know what that person's doing. Pal number 1, let's see. Let's see. Pal number 1. Okay. Sorry. People love that you are also very protective about what you want, what you've worked for, okay? They also like how you are not afraid to reach out to people. Okay? I'm hearing like you often are like the bigger person. You you decide that, you know, maybe you're going to apologize first, or you're going to address the issue with somebody first. Like you're able to take that step to reach out to people. People enjoy that about you, okay? Also, pal number 1, I'm sorry, that car is like lurking. I don't know what they're doing. Okay, I have a funny feeling in me, but maybe also people like how you trust your intuition, pal number 1. Like you're not afraid to look a little weird. Okay. You could have Scorpio placements and people appreciate your discernment. Okay. Um, Also that you're a very hard worker. Okay. They feel like you have long-term goals that you really actively pursue. People like that you are able to, you know, put your thoughts into action. Okay. Anything else? Okay. Pile number 1. Um, People really appreciate how you hold people accountable, okay? Like you're not afraid to be like, no, you did this and this is what happened and you know, I just, you know, I don't know. You hold people accountable. You don't let shit slide, okay? Um People could see that, you know, the people you approach and try to, you know, hold accountable for their actions, they could see that as, oh no, you're criticizing me. Oh no, you know, you're being mean, you're being, you know, this and that. Like no, but people who have a right are in their right mind, they see that you're just like you're not gonna let shit slide. You know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. And it's not like you want to punish people, you know. It's more about you. Like I said, I think I said that earlier. You want to make changes. Like you're trying to break cycles, like even within your friends or other people out in the world. It could be your family too. Okay, you're trying to break the toxic cycle of people not being held accountable. Okay, like you want people to see their actions. Okay, and make a change. Okay. What else for pal number 1? Anything else? Pal number 1. What do people like about you? Yeah. People always feel like you have new opportunities ahead of you, okay? They admire your willpower to, like I said, put your thoughts into actions, okay? Um they also see that you're very inspirational, okay? So even if maybe you have been through a lot of things in your life, okay, pal number 1, and people admire that you are able to take your hardships and make it into, you know, something great. Like you learn from your lessons. They also like how creative you are, okay? They like your passion when it comes to your creative abilities, okay? You're very optimistic. You could have Sagittarius in your chart heavy or Gemini. They also, people like how you are able to not able to. People like that you are not going to commit to something if you know you can't do it. Okay, so when you give people your word, pile number one, you mean it. Okay, so even if you can be indecisive, okay, about a certain thing, if people ask you, hey, can you do this for me, you're not going to give them an answer until you know for sure that you can actually come through for them. So people really like that about you. Okay, all right, let's go to pile number two. Let's see, pile number two. Whoop. What do people admire about you? Is that, what the heck? Hold on, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Okay, yeah, things people love about you. I don't know, I've been like saying it differently. All right. Pile number two. Let's see. What do people love about you? Pile number two, 1130. Okay. People, let's see. Pile number two. What do people love about you? All right. They like how, okay. Pile number two. They like how calm you are, or at least how you appear. Okay. You could be someone who like smokes weed a lot, or, you just have a very chill demeanor. Okay. When it comes to interacting with people. Also, I'm hearing you know how to mind your business. Okay. Maybe you meditate a lot and you like to spend a lot of time alone. Okay. People really like that about you. They like that you stay in your own lane. Okay. There's never any messy stuff about you. People know that you're spending time to yourself. You don't like to be in the mix. Okay. People really like that about you. All right, let's see. What else do people love about pile number two? Oh, too many cards. What do people love about pile number two? Okay, pile number two. Let's see. Yeah, you could have like Gemini in your chart or an air sign. I'm getting a lot of air sign energy right now. Why am I getting that? You kind of like see the future in some sort of way, pile number two. Um, Maybe because you think so much, so your thoughts kind of like you already have thought of every scenario of a situation, and you're like, okay, well, I already thought of that scenario, so I knew that was going to happen, that type of thing. People could admire the fact that you are able to see things from multiple sides. Okay. um and you're not as negative as people deem you to be. Okay, so I feel like this is something that people you people who actually know you, um they admire that about you. Okay, so I think this is more about your real friends, not so much like acquaintances. um Pile number two, so you could have some really good friends around you who actually see you for who you are. Okay, they understand your need to retreat. Okay, when especially after being around a lot of people, they understand the fact that you need time to think. Okay, because when you have time to think, you come up with a very good conclusion of what to do next. Okay, so the people around you, they really admire that you make smart decisions. Okay, it might take you a minute. Okay, it might take you a minute, few days, maybe a week, I don't know. But when you come up with that conclusion, when you come up with that final decision to make, they're like, okay, I know pile number two made a really good decision. Okay, that's what they want to do, we should do that. Okay, they also might like how you take charge. Okay, you might be kind of like the quote unquote leader of like a friend group or something like that, where people come to you to I'm also hearing make the decisions. Okay, for them. People always feel like you have the right information, the best advice, that type of thing. All right, pile number two. People also like that you're down to go anywhere. Okay, like I said, you might need a lot of time to retreat, but I feel like when you do come out, you like to go do stuff. You like to do actual things. You like to sightsee. Okay, you like to travel. I'm also getting like Virgo energy. Oh, and look, we have the Hermit. um but you could have Virgo in your chart as well as air signs. So I feel like you like to stay inside, you stay to yourself, right? But when you do come out of the house and hang out with people, people know that they're going to have a good time with you because you're going to go on an actual adventure, okay? You could like to travel a lot, but I feel like people who don't know you, they would deem you as quote unquote like boring or something, and or like you don't ever want to do anything. You're always to yourself, like, but when you go out, like you travel, okay? You go far distances, okay? So pile number 2, you get out, okay? But maybe you don't like your hometown or something, or there's not much to do in your hometown, so you don't really see a point in going out, locally if there's, not much to do. Okay, that makes sense. I get that. All right, pal number 2, what else do people like about you? Why am I saying Freaky Friday, the movie, in my head right now? With Jamie Lee Curtis. Okay, I don't know if you like Jamie Lee Curtis, but um, pal number 2, people like the fact that you can switch from the mom role to I'm hearing the punk rock friend. Like you're a really you have the ability to do both, okay? Maybe you're really girly and, you could also be kind of goth, you like to maybe you could be a girly girl like dress wise, but then you like heavy metal music and stuff like that. Okay? People like that you can do both. Like you like a lot of different type of things, okay? Maybe your music taste is quote unquote a bit different, okay, to what people see you as, okay? You know what I mean? You know how you see someone like on the street and they're like this like cutesy, like, you wouldn't expect them to like the things that they like. That's you, pal number 2, okay? People like that you're kind of unpredictable, okay? They like the fact that once they get to know you, you they're like, damn, I wouldn't have guessed, based off of looking at you, I would have never guessed that you like this stuff or like this type of music, or, I didn't know you even knew about that, but that's also why you can't judge a book by its cover, because you don't know what people know. And judging people based off of how they look is not the right way to go, okay? Some people do look how they appear, or some people do act how they appear, okay? But you wouldn't know if people oh, my stomach. You wouldn't know if people knew more if you don't actually get to know them, okay? So maybe you've dealt with that a lot in your life, pile number 2, where, strangers will just assume the most about you. Oh, she's just this. Oh, he's just that, based off of your appearance. But that that meme or something where it's like, did you know I could color? Did you know I could paint? You know, did you know I could do this? Some like hobby or something like that. Nobody would know unless they actually got to know you, okay? I hope that makes sense. People like that you have depth, okay? That you have more to you than just your looks. You could be a very attractive person, okay, pal 2? Maybe not a lot of people see you for, past your looks, okay? Also, pal number 2, if you have been through a lot, I feel like people also like the fact that you are able to make it through everything, is what I'm hearing, everything. Um, people love the fact that you are not afraid to hold back as well. Okay, you will stand up for the people you care about. You're very compassionate. Okay. Also, I'm getting that you are very influential to the people around you. I'm getting someone with Aquarius placements. Okay. You're ahead of your time. And I feel like even if you aren't like a aggressive person, you know how people, they could be like super aggressive with everyone and they expect people to just fall at their feet. You're the type of person who's able to be calm, okay, but still get your point across. People like how you approach people, okay? So if you like, you know how to talk to people. You know what I mean? Like you're not going to just, oh, do this, da 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 da. Some people with authority, they just bark at you, bark orders just cuz they have that title. And then everybody's pissed while they're having to do whatever work they were asked to do because of the way they approach them. You're the type of person, you're like, "Hey, like, can you do this? I'm actually, I just need a little help with this. Do you mind? You're polite about it. If you need help or you want people to do things, you're very polite about how you ask them to do it. Okay. People like that about you too. Okay. You're not, like I said, you know how to talk to people. Why am I hearing that song again? I've been hearing that song all afternoon. It's like you've been running through my mind all day. I can't sing, but um it's on TikTok or whatever the fuck. You've been running through my mind all day. Okay, pal number 2, people could think about you a lot. Okay, and I think it's more positive things, okay? But people, you're on people's mind. And that car is driving on the left side of the road. Do people just not care anymore? Pal number 2, people could admire the fact that you don't care. I'm not saying you drive like that, because that dude is on the complete wrong side of the road going pretty fast. Um, but yeah, no, people could really, they admire how you're not going to give a shit about something if you don't give a shit. Like, you're not going to pretend to care. Okay. Heavy Aquarius energy. All right. Anything else for pal number 2? People like that. You're gonna finish what you started. So I feel like you're not. If you're ever starting like a project, or I'm even hearing like an argument, you're not gonna back down. You're not gonna stop until you finish what you started. Okay. You're very headstrong. Okay. I'm getting a lot of fixed sign energy. Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio. So you could have those signs heavily on your chart, but I feel like you just stand up for what you want and what you know. Okay, you're not going to let people get over on you. um like I said, when you go out, when you pop out after being to yourself, you're not afraid to be yourself. Okay. And you'll go have fun. You'll do what makes you happy. Okay, even if it seems weird to people, you're going to go do what you want. Okay. Anything else for pile number 2? Yeah, you're just different. And I mean that. Like, you are very different to people, and they like that. You could be very generous as well, but you know when to stop giving to people, okay? So people like that about you. They like how you have your boundaries, okay? You're not going to release your boundaries for just anybody. You know what I mean? Like, people admire that you are able to um like, once people are in like your space, or at least in a place in your life where you feel like, yeah, I could give to this person, like they haven't shown me any negative signs, or they've been good to me, and then you're very generous to people, okay? But only people who have shown you that they deserve to be given to, or something like that. People like the fact that you know how to say no, how to put up your boundaries. If you were giving to someone a lot, you know how to cut that shit off if they start disrespecting you. Okay, let's go to pile 3. I kind of want to use a different deck. Let's go to pile 3 at 24, 25. Okay. All right. Pile number 3. Let's see. What do people love about you? Mm-mm. Should we use this deck? Should we? All right, let's do it. Pile number 3. What do people love about you? Ooh, hello. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, okay? Oh my. I'm hearing hot boy in my head right now. You could be very attractive. You could be a man watching, okay? You don't have to be. But pile number 3, people always feel like, oh my God, you're my twin flame. Oh my God, you're my soulmate. Okay. People love the fact that they can instantly like kind of connect to you. They feel very drawn to you. um, and you might not always feel like the same. Okay. I feel like you experience that. Oh my God, like, I just feel like we've known each other forever. You're very, what's the right word? Personable, okay, to people. People like that, they're just instantly drawn to you, okay? Pile number 3. Also, they like how you see red flags, okay? Um, and you don't ignore them, okay? Once you see red flags, you're like, okay, noted, clocked, got it, okay? And you're gonna take that into actual account, okay? You're not just gonna ignore it, okay? So maybe I'm seeing like people come to you and say like my old friends used to do this to me, like when they would like be dating a new guy, they would invite me to hang out with them, to see if there's any red flags, because they know I'm gonna actually tell them the truth. Okay, because sometimes you need an outside perspective. So I feel like you are very good at paying attention to detail and spotting the red flags in people. Okay, because I feel like you are always right at the end of the day. um and these people really admire the fact that you see the bigger picture in everything. So if something negative happens to someone, you're very inspirational. You know how to see the positive view of some, bad situation. You're also very empathetic to people. Okay, people admire that about you. They like how you're able to, give advice and give a positive perspective at the end of it too. Does that make sense? Okay, people really recognize you for who you are and how hard you work. Okay, they admire how passionate you are as well, that you're not afraid to fail. You're not afraid to, lose some money and be broke for a while or something like that. You're not afraid to what's the word? Like, like be knocked down, you're going to get back up. Okay? So, you know, people admire the fact that you always get back up. You're never going to stay down for too long, okay? And you're going to go for what makes you happy. I'm hearing no matter what, okay? um yeah, you're not afraid to reevaluate situations. Okay, so you might do a lot of clearing out in your life, okay, every few months or something like that. um Again, soulmate, like people really think that you're their soulmate. They always this is not new to you, pile number are we on pile number 3? Uh-oh. Are we on pile number 3? I think so. Anyways, no, we're on pile number 2. Oh my gosh. Maybe you'll relate to pile number 3. I don't know. Why did that just throw me off? Anyways, I think pile number are we on pile number 3? What? Hold on. No, we are. I'm gonna pause the video. Hold on. All right, that was my stupid fault. We are on pile number 3. I don't know why I just got so sidetracked. Oh my god. Okay. I'm so sorry. Okay, pile number 3. Let's continue. People love that you are, maybe you're not afraid to mess up. You're not afraid to go back over and recheck something. Even if you made a mistake, you're going to admit that shit, okay? Um People also love the fact that you feel kind of like a guardian angel to people. Like I said, people always feel very drawn to you. Like they feel like you're not real because of how real you are. Does that make sense? You help people get a sense of clarity. Okay, you also help people see a different perspective when it comes to life situations. You help people overcome obstacles that maybe they felt like, oh, I can never get over this, or I can never, this is it, I don't know what to do next. And then you come in and you show people it's not over, like it's gonna be okay, and then you give people real ass advice, and they love that about you. Okay, you give people strength. Okay, they feel like you're not real. Does that make sense? They feel like there's no way this person could be as real as they are. You must be an angel. You know what I mean? Or a yeah, that's for men too, right? Like an angel is female or male. I don't know, but people feel like you're a huge blessing in their life, okay? You've helped people out of certain situations that, maybe you don't even realize how helpful you've been to people, but yeah, you've been extremely helpful. I feel like you've pulled people out of a lot of dark places, maybe without even knowing it. You help people believe in themselves again, pal number 3. Oh, I'm hearing like a motivational speaker. If you don't do that, you might be good at that, okay? Or like speaking or something like that about certain situations. I feel like you could help a lot of people get through things, okay? Sometimes all it takes to help someone is them hearing your perspective of a certain situation and how you got out of it. You know what I mean? So, pal number 3, if you don't do that already, I feel like you might have a platform or something like that, or you should make a platform, okay, on social media or something. And I feel like you could really help people if you don't already do that. Hmm, that's awesome. All right. Anything else for pal number 3? What do people love about pal number 3? Yeah, you help people see their worth. Like genuinely, you help bring passion back into people's lives. Okay, you show them what's truly important, what they need to actually look for and focus on. And that could also be why people feel so drawn to you, because you show them, like, you speak life, really good positive things, and sometimes things people don't want to hear, you speak that into people, you help them grow, and it actually works. Okay, so people love that about you. That's probably why they feel like, oh my god, we're soulmates. Also, pal number 3, we're not going to forget this time. Pal number 3, you help people see through bullshit. Like I said, what did I say earlier? How you are able to spot red flags. Okay, um you help people not fall back into their bad habits or fall for things again. Okay, so I feel like you could kind of be like a therapist to your friends or family or something like that. But yeah, pile number 3, we're almost done. Okay, but you're not afraid to step into the unknown. Okay, and I feel like because of you not being afraid to step into unknown territories in life, that's how you've learned. Okay, so maybe you're the risk taker. Okay, maybe you've experienced a lot of stuff that maybe people don't know how to get through, and you got through it. That's why you're able to actually you know help people in that way. I hope that makes sense. Okay, um but yeah, that's it for your reading. Okay, sorry I messed up. I didn't really mess up, but I forgot which pile I was on. I was like, damn. But please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Okay, if you want a personal reading, please let me know. Just email me, okay, and then we can go from there. But yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Okay, we're gonna take a small break because I forgot which pile I was on. I was like, dang, um, brain fog. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching. Let me know down below if anything resonates. Thank you.